Would you trust your safety to somebody who's exhausted, stressed out, and not getting paid? Somebody who's already has a lot of demands on them. Would you trust them to do a job well done? That's the question. We already know what has happened in the past with air traffic controllers when it's just a few of them. When they're stretched to the max, we already seen what happened. Let's talk about what's going on at TSA right now. There's about 60,000 TSA workers right now showing up without a paycheck, y'all. They're scanning bags. They're on their feet all day. Did y'all know that they find about 6,700 guns a year? And then they said 94% of the guns be loaded. These people have a hard job. I don't know if people really take what these people do serious. But I know one thing, I would not want to make them mad. Just think about it. Would you really feel safe knowing that these people are already stretched? And y'all know how people act in the airport. They impatient. They don't want to follow the rules. Would y'all really feel safe in the airport and on these airplanes? That's something to think about. When the government shuts down, non-essential workers, they go home. But TSA is essential, so they still got to show up and do their job. Because, see, I sit around and think about stuff like that. I'm like, money is a big motivator for people. That's why we show up for work all the time. That's why we show up to those jobs that we don't like. That's why we deal with those coworkers and all of those policies and procedures. That's why we take all the stress so we can get a check. So y'all remember back in 2018 this happened. The shutdown lasted for 35 days. And I guess people think they should be used to it now. But I'm like, who wants to get used to being broke? Y'all got to think about it. These people are using their credit cards and they got to pay those high interest credit cards back. But back in 2018, a lot of TSA workers started calling in sick. Some of the airports had to close down the checkpoints and the lines were backed up. It was total chaos. Right now it's 4 days. Now I don't know how many days it's going to be when I post this video, but it's been 4 days and they are still shut down. They cannot make a resolution. But do you all know that Congress still get paid? They still getting a paycheck. That don't make sense to me. Oh, they're not a part of the team now. They are not a part of we the people. And I think they got a petition going around for people to sign, stated that they should get their paycheck should be stopped too. Since they can't come up with a resolution and do their job, oh, they need to go without a check. They need to experience that. Here's the reality, y'all. People have bills to pay. These TSA workers, their parents, their caregivers. You can't tell the babysitter, hey, look, I'm going to pay you on the back end. You can't tell them that. These people are looking for their money. You know, when the paycheck due finally comes back, it's coming back with interest because they use so many credit cards. But y'all let me know, do you all think Congress checks should stop too? Put it in the comments. Let's look at the human side, some of the things that people don't never talk about when it comes to TSA workers. These people see a lot coming through the airport. They see people crying at the gate. They see the fallen soldiers. When a fallen soldier dies, a TSA agent escorts that coffin the entire day. They witness all type of family pain. And Congress can't respect them enough to make a resolution for the people. But they still getting a check, so it don't bother them. Who has more integrity, TSA or Congress? I'm glad I don't have to go anywhere. I do not want to be in an airport right now. And I'm not saying it to scare anybody, but I just want people to think about what these people are doing. You know, people will still be traveling because people are traveling for their jobs. Emergencies happen. So people still have to do what they have to do. But just think about these people at TSA when y'all going through those airports. Say some kind words to them. So I want to ask you all this question one more time, and y'all be serious with me. And y'all give me an honest answer. If you knew the person that was screening your bags was not getting paid and stressed out, would you still feel safe flying? Because I'm going to be real with you, I wouldn't. We already seen what has happened in the past with these airplanes falling out the sky and having collisions. But you know what? TSA has more integrity than the people at the top. But if you all are traveling right now, make sure you say something kind to the people that's working in the airport. Y'all let me know what you all think about this. Because this is a growing community, make sure you leave a comment, put some eyeglasses in the chat if you see what I see. And if you like the video, like and subscribe and hype the video. But that's all I have, you guys, and I look forward to talking to you all in the comments.